What's up, guys? That was a little mishap. Okay, then. Yes. So you might be wondering why it's been a while since my last video got back on track. Yeah. Family came to visit the day after I did it, and and you guys might be wondering, well, why don't you vlog? And my life isn't that interesting, so. Again, I'm 12, so what am I supposed to do? Go to Orlando and block that? I know. Alright, well, we're gonna be watching 10 Dumbest Tweets, Part 31, for most amazing top 10. So if you don't want to hear me talking throughout the whole video, then go check them out. And let's get this started.
But I think 40, that's a much nicer, rounder number to end things on. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but we have to take things one step at a time. My name is Danny Berg. This is the first step on the road to 40. This is the top 10 dumbest tweets, part 31. Some of you guys may have seen my latest video on my own channel up here, where I react to people reacting to these dumbest tweet videos. If you like this video, you may very well like that. Coming in at number 10, I'm watching my first movie in 3D, and it's so cool. I wish real life was in 3D.
What?
Do you live on a piece of paper or something? What are you on about? Real life is 3D. It's actually a really good 3D experience. It's free. You don't need those special glasses. I highly recommend the real life 3D experience. Mine seems to be stuck on dumbest tweets though. At number 9, Beyonce makes me want to have sex twice so that I can have twins. Hey, yes, we're back. It's been quite a while, hasn't it, since we had a dumb tweet about twins. We used to get them pretty much every single week. I was a little bit worried that everyone finally now understands how twins work. But since the news about Beyonce having twins came out, we've got a whole bunch of dumb comments coming out like this one, where the person actually thinks that twins are made by having sex twice. I feel like twins will be the last great mystery for dumb Twitter. Moving on to number 8. I've had enough of all these foreigners coming over here and stealing our jobs. I'm going to move to a country where there's no immigrants. But that kind of makes you an immigrant, mate, doesn't it? The irony of this is that as soon as he arrives in the country with no immigrants, he will ruin it for himself by being an immigrant. He might be the world's first self-hating immigrant. That's now a thing. All right, next up at number 7. How long does it take for a deer to become a moose? Really? You're asking that? You're seriously asking how long it takes? Obviously 2 months. Yeah, everyone knows that. And if you leave a moose out for another 2 months, it will turn to a chocolate mousse. I have to try and make jokes about these, otherwise I can't sleep at night. All right, moving on to number 6.
Okay.
Let's get serious. Okay, come on. Okay, I have a serious question. Why are unicorns extinct? Wow, that's a very serious question. I seriously think they were hunted for their serious horns and nobody tried to seriously save them. I'm just kidding. Unicorns are still alive in our imaginations. I don't know. Okay, coming in at number 5.
Okay.
Thesaurus is another type of dinosaur, right? Yeah, that's right. You've got Tyrannosaurus, Brontosaurus, Stegosaurus, and the most terrifying of all, Thesaurus. Look at this size comparison. This is how terrifying Thesaurus was. It was said to eat dinosaurs that couldn't come up with interesting words to use, and seeing after dinosaurs couldn't talk, let's just say it never went hungry. I feel like I'm creating an alternate world for my mind to hide in. Next up at number 4, someone tried to convince me that the sun was a star. Isn't that just stupid? It's a sun. Get your facts straight. Yeah.
Oh my god, knowledge is needed here.
The sun is just our local star, and that millions of other stars out there are like the sun to their own planets. Ignore that, yeah? Just listen to dumb Twitter. Get your facts straight. Please don't take anything I say in these videos seriously. Moving on to number 3. I thought natural-born American citizen was not a C-section birth. No. A natural-born citizen is someone who is a citizen because they were born in that country. Whether you pop out the normal way or through C-section surgery really has nothing to do with it. A while back, there was that whole thing about whether or not Obama could be president. Was he really a natural-born American? Well, this guy probably thought they were arguing about how he was born and not where. That would be a really harsh law. Coming in at number 2, if the government prints the money, why don't we just print more so people aren't in debt and nobody's poor? Let's all make $40 an hour. Alright, okay, at first this might sound like a great idea, but love it or hate it, something called inflation exists. If you print more money, money is then worth less. That's a very simple explanation. I'm sure I've missed a lot out. I'm no economics professor. I'm just pretty sure that if making more money made everyone rich, they would have tried that. And finally at number 1, please tell me I'm right. Tuna fish comes from dolphins, right? Because Anthony thinks that it doesn't. Anthony is my hero. Anthony is one guy in the middle of dumb Twitter trying to teach people that tuna fish comes from tuna and not dolphins. Anthony, if you're out there, my friend, you need to contact me. Perhaps we can collab. I really need a friend in this. Why don't we start hashtag find Anthony? Actually, no, don't do that. I don't know how I would explain this to him if we do find him. Alright everyone, if you've been here for most of these, give this video a like so we can see who's on board with this series. If you want it to continue, find my comments down below. Hashtag find Anthony if you want that. My name is Danny Burke. Don't forget to check out my own.
Alright guys, since time is so short, I'm gonna watch another one. It's called 7 Best Sniper Shots in History from Mine Warehouse. And you check it out yourself.
Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how snipers actually do their job? Even if some have, you probably don't fully understand how hard it might be. After all, they're responsible for the most important tasks during combat or war. In addition, they have to shoot from great distances and face difficult conditions, and that's why only the best shooters become snipers. In this video, we're going to show you the best sniper shots in history, the ones that reach their target from incredibly long distances. Let's get it on. Hawk-eyed Sniper. A British sniper called Christopher Reynolds, which at the time was only 25 years old, shot a Taliban warlord from a distance of little more than a mile. The young shooter camped on the roof of a local shop for 3 days, calculated the distance to the target and the wind speed, and then, from a distance of 1.15 miles, was able to hit the warlord, known as Mullah. The bullet hit him right in the chest, and Mullah slumped into the arms of a stunned colleague after being shot. According to some reports, it was the second time Christopher tried to kill Mullah. The first time the shot wasn't good enough, but the second time the goal was finally destroyed. The distance to the enemy was so huge that the Taliban didn't even have time to realize that they were being shot. Yeah, probably no one would have realized. The sniper had killed more than 30 enemies. But this accurate shot is now a part of human history, and part of our video as well. Unknown Shooter. This is the story of an anonymous sniper of the South African Army. His credentials are top secret, and even on the internet it's hard to find any information about him. This sniper scored a series of successful shots. Each day he used to end the life of 5 or 6 M23 rebel fighters, each from a distance of more than a mile. Now it's clear what the soldier's name remains a mystery. No country will like to reveal the identity of such a good shooter, because no one wants to share such valuable human resources. Resourceful Sniper. Carlos Hathcock is one of the most famous shooters in the history of the United States Army. He became famous for his participation in the Vietnam War, where he managed to make a lot of heroic deeds. He was characterized not only by his accuracy, but also by his mental resourcefulness. As you know, snipers usually use special rifles as weapons, but Carlos Hathcock went a step further. Instead of a sniper rifle, this damn good shooter used a Browning M2 machine gun, previously placing it on an optical sight. The result was impressive. The shooter managed to hit the enemy from a distance of more than a mile. Interestingly, the Vietnamese gave Hathcock the nickname White Feather for his habit of wearing a feather in his hat. And despite the fact he didn't follow the generally accepted rules of sniper camouflage, the shooter wasn't caught. Mysterious shot. The next sniper in our list is Mr. Brian Creamer. This time we're talking about the famous Iraq War, where American sniper Brian Creamer arrived with the 2nd Ranger Battalion. Unfortunately, the exact mission of his regiment remains a mystery, but one thing we know for sure, Creamer killed his target from a distance of an entire 1.4 miles. Can you imagine? He deservedly became famous and earned the title of best shooter of the operation. But who was his target, and what weapon did he use, is something that remains a mystery. Intuitive Shooter. The Operation Anaconda, which took place in Afghanistan in the spring of 2002, gave Canadian sniper Aaron Perry the opportunity to break several records and be thanked in all kinds of ways by his bosses. Not in vain, this shooter is known as the Intuitive Sniper. He killed his target, focusing only on the sun's reflection on the enemy's weapons. The risk to miss was huge, but Perry needed just one shot to kill the enemy from a distance of 1.48 miles. Not bad, right? High-skilled shooter. Rob Furlong was better than his colleague Aaron Perry just by a few feet. He killed his target from a distance of 1.5 miles. Interestingly enough, Furlong is also from Canada, and he also established his record during the Operation Anaconda at the same time Perry was there. This operation turned out to be rich in sniper records. The fact that he shot a moving target from such a distance can be considered a real wonder. Well, all in deft hands. Despite the distance from his target, Rob Furlong still set out his record, but sometime later he was forced to resign from the army because of endless interrogations and trials. Probably the iron nerve sniper could not withstand the paperwork. The Sharpshooter, and the winner of the Best Shooter Award in the category of the longest recorded sniper shot is Corporal of Horse Craig Harrison of the British Army. In November 2009, during a battle in Afghanistan, Harrison managed to kill with 2 direct shots 2 Taliban machine gunners from a distance of 1.53 miles. But he didn't stop there, and with a 3rd shot, he destroyed the machine gun. So it was a demonstration of perfect accuracy. 3 shots, 3 targets destroyed. However, in an interview with the BBC, Harrison said that he needed 9 sighting shots, and only after that he achieved such results. He also noted that the weather conditions were ideal, windless conditions and clear visibility. But we believe he shouldn't be so humble, so for now, Craig Harrison is the absolute record holder among snipers. Amazing gadgets, upcoming technologies, incredible inventions, and other cool stuff related to high tech on TechZone. Subscribe, you won't regret it. The link is on the screen and in the description. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video on social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.
Alright guys, well that was that video. Okay. Okay. Alright guys, that was that video, and yeah. I will try, if nothing happens, to make more videos on schedule now, and if I don't, then yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Oh my god. Alright, no. How many videos freaking made in 1 minute? Okay. Okay guys, well, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.